When I'm leaving, there is one thing I'll be leaving back behind over here that you guys will always see. And that was a slogan that I had penned, bridging business, connecting ideas. It was a very happy moment about 6-7 years back. I had penned this, bridging business, connecting ideas. And I'm telling you today that I'm leaving DCG because when I came to DCG, it was to serve the community. In the next 3 to 4 months, I'm going to come back to serve the community, but with a little bit of commercial interest. And I will be doing something exciting again, a new journey very soon in the next 3 to 4 months.
Well, that's the promise he made. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Suchit Kumar.
Thank you everyone for having accepted the invitation and joined us today to celebrate the launch of TEXUB. As you all know that you had seen this bridging business connecting idea, and post the pandemic, I thought that it is time we reverse this. We started to think how we can connect ideas and then we could bridge our business. And that's where the journey started for pioneering the future of IT trade. Friends, as you all know, that Rome was not built on one day, and Rome was not built by one man. And the glory of Rome was not shared by one man. Here also, we have a story which has took us 2 years, not one day. And also, it was not made by one man. There were many people who came together to make this journey exciting for all of us. My friends, you all know that I've been part to serve the community of the IT industry for a very long time. And that is something I can never stop. I said this journey needs to keep continuing of serving the IT community. And that's where we came up with this idea of TEXUB. Now, why TEXUB? Friends, we all live and we're all blessed to be in this place, Dubai. It's a trading capital of the world. As we all know that China, they call as the Mecca of manufacturing. India is said to be the Mecca of digital services. And Dubai is the Mecca of trading. It's an 8-hour journey in which we can all cover the whole of Middle East and Africa. In an 8-hour journey, we can cover most parts of Russia and Central Asia. In an 8-hour journey, we can cover all of India, South Asia, and a large part of China and Asia. In an 8-hour journey, we can cover almost all of Europe. In an 8-hour journey, we cover 60% of the land and 75% of the world's population. And yet, we are in Khalid bin Walid Street and trading in a few GCC countries and a few countries in Africa. Can we not go global? And that is what we started thinking, why we cannot take the IT trade global. Is it possible? We are in one of the best places in the world. Can we not take the IT business, IT trading to the world? And there is a business transformation that is happening. And I see this right opportunity to capture, to take the entire IT business to the world. Let us get and understand some statistics. And this statistics is from McKinsey. There is a digital wave that will come for the future. And if you look at it, you can see that we have about 50% on average in identifying new suppliers or evaluating new suppliers, ordering process, or you take reordering process, everything is gone remote. And about an average of 30% is gone to digital services. So anybody wants to do any ordering, reordering, evaluating customers, we have about 80% of the people now moving digital. And that is where the whole world is moving. There is a wave, my friends, and that wave is called the digital wave. And we all need to learn to swim in this wave. And if not, we will sink with the wave. I am not giving you a looming threat, but within this, there is a booming opportunity. Let us look at the next slide. The question is, the B2B buying process is changing. Have we changed our strategy? The B2B journey for the buyer. This is an interesting slide from Gartner. Only 17% of the people are able to make the right decision of buying, which means 83% of the people have made the wrong buying, which means they have not bought the product at the right price, they've not been able to select the right supplier, and they have lost out on certain deal and pricing. That is 83%, and it's not Suchit Kumar who's saying this, it's Gartner who's saying this. 77% of the people are saying that they have had a very complex buying experience. Their buying experience was not good. It was very complex. Why? Because we are all living in a legacy system. It is time we change to a smarter system. From legacy, it is time we move to a smarter system. How do we do it? I mean, one way is to invest in an e-commerce platform technology. But is it possible for everyone to do so? Investing in a technology is not difficult, it's simple. But then promoting it and to reaching the right people is not easy. It takes time, it takes money. What is another option? Another option is sell through a third-party online marketplace. And is that possible? Yes. But you need to find the right marketplace to do so. And it is possible. And now we see a lot of distribution business, and most of the distributors around the world have started moving digital, which means distribution is now going to be digital distribution. I was talking to my dear friend, Mr. Hisham Tantawi, who was over here from SBIS. Thank you, Mr. Hisham, for coming. And he was telling me that in Europe, the digital distribution for them is almost 65%. Am I right, sir? That is how it is moving. We also have a few distributors here who are highly pushing their e-commerce platform. Now let us look why they're doing so. Statistics on the business transformation that is happening. 20 to 25% of the overall B2C online business is now, the overall 20 to 25% is now consumers are going online. They're not going to the retail. When I say 20, 25%, this includes groceries, food, whatever you call it. But when we look at only IT, the B2C online buying has moved up to 60 to 70%. You can Google it anywhere, and these statistics are there. 60 to 75, because when people want to buy an Apple, they don't need to measure it or something. They know the specification, they just go buy it digital. So 60 to 70% has moved in IT to B2C. The next thing is IT and mobility for B2B. Online transaction in 2025, it's a question mark. I do have the figures where it will reach, and it will surely reach a very high figure. Very high figure and at a very high speed. And that change is coming on the B2B online buying. This is the digital wave. Just about 3 days back, on the 23rd of May, Gulf News put up an article saying the new e-commerce trend is emerging, and even the government of Dubai is focusing on this. So where are we? Are we still in Khalid bin Walid Street, or we need to move ahead along with this digital wave to the digital world? I think it is time for all of us to do so. And when I have to say that what is the difference between e-commerce and marketplace, people do confuse about it. How to go global? You put up your website, put up all your products in the website, and say, okay, everybody can see me here. Is it global? It's not. What do we do next? Put commerce tools to your website. The moment you put commerce tools to your website, you make it e-commerce site. Well, that's one of the alternatives. That's where the distributors are doing it right now. But that addresses a certain part of the region, certain part of the country. Even on the marketplace site, which are there are people who claim to be marketplace, but they are not actually marketplace. I was just exchanging some notes with one of my friends today and said their false claims are happening very fast. Because a marketplace where you have a buyer, you have a seller, and they're all seen. Now you have a place where somebody is just the buyer and the seller himself, which means is he a marketplace? And he is not. So we need to identify who the real market player is on marketplace. And that's the challenge for everybody. And most of the marketplaces, they are only country-centric or a region-centric. They're not on a global level. What we are trying to do is going to one of the places in Khalid bin Walid Street and asking a question, how many customers you have? And he says 50. How many countries you sell to? 10. And here we promise, we'll help you make your 50 customers 500. And here we promise, we'll take you from 10 country to 50 countries. We will help you expand your customer base. We can help you expand your number of countries, and we will help you at not having additional cost to it. And that is where we joined this idea. That is where we connected the ideas of bridging business. And that is where we'll come to. We will make our marketplace a global marketplace, and we will pioneer the future of IT trade. And that's the promise which I had promised when I had the farewell party at DCG, to take this promise forward. It was not easy. It took us 2 years, right from conception to planning to executing. And I'm not saying I'm ready today. I'm saying I am ready with the technology, I'm ready with my legal policies, I'm ready with my bank accounts, I'm ready with my offices in many parts of the world. I'm ready with the people in many parts of the world. And I'll be keeping on increasing people. But yet, I have not started onboarding people. But what we have done, and what do we need as an asset to build this? We need a data. Data is the biggest tool. And we work toward creating a data. And I'm happy to say today, I'm managed only on IT. I'm yet to come on mobility, and we will come on mobility as well. Only on IT, we managed to create a database, and we have verified to ensure they're not bouncing and they're existing. We have a database of 100,000 people covering 162 countries today. And that was the work we put together. Maybe I will have a data of only 5 companies in one country, but I have a data of 5,000 in another country. And that is what is important, that overall it is covering 162 countries. And with that strength, we are standing here and promising you that we will be able to take your business global. The digital wave is coming, and that's the reality. We will need to live with it, and it will change very fast. Let us say what our business model is. Our business model is very simple. We will not open up the buyer and the seller. We do that, we just die off. We will die off. We will keep them anonymous. We will code each buyer and seller, but we will list off each seller and each buyer on the platform. You will see thousands of buyers, you'll see thousands of sellers. Our journey has started today, and we have worked towards making this a reality in the next 6 months. And we will keep them anonymous, and we will provide end-to-end solution. We will provide the entire logistic systems, and what we promise is to make it safe, stable, and seamless. And this is very important. When I say seamless, all the KYCs, all the product uploading, it should be very simple. On a press of a button on an Excel sheet, you're able to upload your products. On a press of a button, easily you're able to upload all your KYC documents. And that is where you will feel it is very easy and smooth. We'll ensure that the platform is stable. We've spent a lot of money. We just didn't go to the market and buy a software tool. We worked over it. We worked for almost 3 months to make the FRD, which is called the Functional Requirement Description. We took another 4 months to convert it into a scope document. And we took almost close to a year to develop by coding ourselves the software, because we understand, because we have been with the market, we understand each and every pain area of each and every trader who is in the Khalid bin Walid Street or in a Lamington Road in Bombay or somewhere in Cairo. We understand that pain area, and we have taken care of it. And we will cover them. We will give them the global presence. We'll give them the efficiency. We'll provide the efficiency, transparency, quick response. And we will also help you do the last mile order tracking if you're taking the delivery through our agency. Can we go to the next slide? And so we will not charge any subscription fee. It will all be free. There is no subscription fee at all. It will be free not just now. It will be free for life. And that's a promise. Free for life, 24/7 service. We will help you enhance your business. We'll help you take your business global. We will provide end-to-end service. And we will provide you the best security. There is one thing I mentioned, that our site is going to be safe, because cybersecurity is the biggest threat. Can anybody tell me today which country provides the best cybersecurity? Which country are good in providing the best cybersecurity? Israel. Yes, I heard it right, Israel. And today we have the cybersecurity coverage from an Israel company called L7 Defense, and they are one of the best companies. They're part of providing service and cybersecurity to the governments of Israel, a lot of banks over the world, and institutions and defense, etc. and we are very happy. We have done a long-term sign, we've signed an agreement with them. And the founder and CEO of L7 Defense, Mr. Israel, is all the way traveled from Tel Aviv. Thank you very much, sir. Can I have introduction to you? Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for being part of us in providing the cybersecurity. So that is what we've done. The key highlights for us is we will provide all the things. As I said, we understand the pain areas: B2B trade and auctions, simplified product listing, unlimited quotes. You have a product which is stuck, you can put it on our site for auction. Everything is possible. We understand each and every pain area, and we paid the key highlights. Next slide, please. I'll go very fast because what are the benefits that we provide? We help you sell globally because we will cover the global database for you. We'll open it up. We will put manpower in most of the countries in the world to help them get on board and get them so that you can do business with them. It will help you boost. It will reduce your credit risk because we'll take care of it. And it will also, you can add multiple users, which means if you sign up and onboard with us and you have 20 staff, you can make 20 staff a user over there. And you can define what rights to give him. You can upload multiple products. You can manage your pricing, define regional restriction. This is a very important thing because I have some distributors here, I have some vendors who have come here. They will say that my product will be exposed. I'm giving you distribution only for Bahrain, Qatar, and Kuwait. How can your site sell to other countries? You can define regional restrictions which country you are allowed to sell and which country you're not allowed to sell. We'll have dedicated TEXUB manager. We will keep recruiting people so that they can support you. Buyer benefits. You can buy globally. Now you can get a better price. You had 5 suppliers giving you at 100 dirhams. Now we have 20 suppliers. You can bring down the price to 95 dirhams. You will be getting a better price. Buy hassle-free from verified buyers and sellers. We'll do a very stringent KYC system to ensure that the buyers and sellers are all verified and the right people on board. We will you'll get an opportunity to compare your prices. There will be a proactive RMA support, that is a promise. Special offers and deals, track your shipment, best value at the auction. All this we will provide for you. Well, one of the things that we need, if you look at the map like this, that's my logo color. You have the navy blue and the golden. Wherever you see the navy blue, that is where we have our office. And where you see the golden color, that is where we'll bring the gold for you. That's our reach. And that's the promise we made. Well, to put all these things together, we need a right team. I'm very happy I've been able to get best of best people on board. We have Vinay. Vinay has been with me from day 0, not day 1. He's head of technology and operations. I have Mr. Ahmad Rayan. Ahmad Rayan is our Vice President Americas. He'll be based in Houston, and he will be taking care of the entire North, South Americas, building up the team over there, getting people on board. He's been there for 20 years, has a huge experience over there. We have another gentleman for India business and South Asia business. I've not put his photo and name over here because he's just on the process of getting onboarding because we are getting India into a phase 3 as far as overall into India business is concerned. So currently we have camouflaged it. Can I go to the next slide? Well, we have Aditya Shah, who will be the head of strategy and corporate finance. I have Mr. William, who will be our consulting information and security officer. I have Mr. Inbarajan. He is our chief marketing officer because marketing is an important deal. I have Zora Kapasia, who will be our financial head. And I have Suchit Shah, who will be another Suchit here. Yeah, same name. Tax and accounting head for India. And Mr. Tushar Patel will take care of the tax and accounting for US. Valued partners, this is very important for us. We have done a global sign-up with RMX to provide logistic services. We have signed up with L7 Defense for security. We have in-group consulting, who does consulting for large private equity companies, are part of our team as well. We have Razorpay and Checkout for payment gateway. And we are also at a very serious level of talks with credit insurance company. And we're also signing up a tax and audit compliance company and one of the top companies very soon. Our vision is one world, one market, business without borders. And that's the vision. Our mission is to ensure we have a safe, stable, and seamless business. and who will do it with our governance policy of people, process, purpose, and performance. And what we are saying is we are a smart B2B solution. Join us and you have the smartest network. And to end my slide, all I tell is if you have a mouse with you, you can do business globally. You have any questions, you have my email ID as well. Just with the mouse, you can do business globally. The journey doesn't end here. As I said, and I said this, that we will make a promise that we'll do this journey together.